Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your August 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you also might be able to resonate with some of these messages. I would like to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. So Sag, I am getting a lot of cards flipping out for you here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and I have the Three of Wands. All right, Sagittarius, August 2020. What does the sign of Sagittarius have coming up? Sagittarius. This is a monthly forecast for Sagittarius. All right, so we are starting out with the Nine of Pentacles crossed by the Three of Wands. At your foundation, Sag, I do have the World. Okay, in the recent past, I do have the Nine of Cups. Crowning you, I have the Ten of Cups. Okay, coming up in the near future, I do have the Nine of Swords. In the position of your power, I have the Knight of Wands. How others are seeing you or viewing you, we have the Two of Cups. In the hopes and fears, I have the Five of Cups. And energy going into September, Sag, we do have the Hierophant. Okay. So I am going to be doing some clarifying here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, this is what I look at as the overall energy, Sag. I do have the Seven of Swords. All right, so let's see here. What do we have going on? So Seven of Swords is not automatically negative. So don't think that. It can be for some of you. It's a shady energy. It can be someone who's trying to get away with something. It can talk about theft, someone stealing. Let's see here. But it is a very strategic energy. Interesting. So Sag, this could be you. This could be someone around you. This could be someone in your circle, someone that you're very close with, that this is happening to. Maybe it's affecting you. Maybe it's your significant other. Maybe it's a family member or a best friend. If there was some sort of deception that is coming out into the open with the Tower here, we have the Seven of Swords and the Tower. So if there was some sort of deception, someone with bad intentions, someone trying to hide something, that would be coming to light. That would be exposed with the Tower energy. And it might be, all of a sudden, something you were not expecting. This can be a bit of a surprise, Sag. Yeah, something you did not see coming. We have the Two of Swords here. You did not see this coming. So if something was hidden, if somebody was trying to get away with something, that could be exposed. That definitely can be coming to light here in August, something you weren't seeing. And if it's not you, because I don't feel like it is for all of you, that's for sure. It definitely might have something to do with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but also maybe the sign of Scorpio is significant. So this could be someone you are partnered with. This could be a family member, someone close to you, even somebody that you work with. Because if I keep going, Sag, I do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So if someone was stealing money, something like that, that is going to be exposed here in August. Yeah. So if someone was acting like a fool, look at this. If I just keep going with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Fool. I have the Magician. Yeah. And then I have the Six of Cups. So if someone was trying to manipulate you, it could even be a child, Sag. It could be a grown child or an old friend. Maybe someone was trying to get some money out of you. Maybe they were telling you one thing, but then here in August, Sag, you find out it's the complete opposite, because this can be a shock. And it's around money. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So very interesting. For those of you where this isn't so negative, because that's not going to be the case for all of you. This is some money coming in that you were not seeing. So if you If you maybe buy and sell real estate, anything to do with property, anything to do with a building, there could be money coming in that you weren't expecting. Also, we have the Fool here. The Fool and the Tower, Sag. This is a very liberating energy. So if you were at a stalemate, if you were dealing with like a stalemate, feeling stuck in a situation where you cannot move forward, this Seven of Swords energy can actually help you, along with the Magician, by you coming up with, maybe it could be sneaky tactics, but by you coming up with a good strategy, a good tactic, you're going to actually break free if you felt stuck. And it's around something financial. So it could be with a new job, it could be advancing in the workplace, around a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, a new path, something opening up, something happening. So don't think this is automatically negative, because it's really not. It's connected to the past. We have the Six of Cups there. And also the Six of Cups can represent a gift. So maybe somebody is giving you something, Sag, and it's something you were not expecting. It's a complete shock. So don't think that it's always negative with the Seven of Swords, because it's really not. An Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Scorpio might have something to do with this. I do have strong Gemini energy there. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here, energy that's with you right at the start of August. This is wonderful. Nine of Pentacles crossed by the Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about growth, expansion, but also because some of you have come up with a good strategy when it comes to manifesting something that you desire. I think that you are going to be successful. There's something you're learning. There's something coming to light, something coming out into the open. And it might not be happening right at the start of the month. The Three of Wands talks about exploring new territory, and also you waiting. So this is, for some of you, it's a journey. It's been a process, and right at the start of August, some of you might still be waiting here, but even though you're waiting, it is a good time for you to come up with a good strategy if you haven't already. I think that some of you already have, though. To really plan things out. Some of you Sages that I'm reading for, you certainly might be a business owner. Maybe you're expanding your business in some way. This could be happening throughout the month of August. Threes represent growth. Maybe some of you Sages that I'm reading for, if you have a business and it was something local, you definitely could be expanding to new areas. For some of you, this could be something international, because we have the Three of Wands. I also have the World at your foundation. So maybe this is something you were looking at prior, Sag. Again, this is a process. You've put a lot of energy into this, a lot of hard work into this. And also something could have completed. Maybe it was simply just a phase or a chapter of your life, something coming to a close. But this is success. I mean, this is just success. I'm definitely reading for some Sages where you're maybe self-made, very independent energy, but this is someone who's very, very successful, and I see more growth coming in for you here in the month of August. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. And for those of you that are relating to the Seven of Swords energy in a more negative sense, Nine of Pentacles is someone who knows her worth. So no matter if you're male or female, if you're breaking up with someone, if someone's maybe intentions, motives are being exposed, you know your worth. And so, yeah, I see some of you possibly leaving, could be a business partnership, a relationship, leaving something behind, but you're okay. You're okay. We have that Nine of Pentacles. I also have the Nine of Cups here in the recent past. So a lot of independent energy. You're okay. You're good all by yourself, Sag. You don't need anybody else to make you happy. At least many of you that I'm reading for, this is how you're feeling here in August. This is you whole. This is you complete all by yourself. You don't need a significant other. Some of you, I mean, this is in business. You're doing quite well for yourself, financially, emotionally, feeling quite whole here. And this is energy that you're going into August with from July. So, I mean, you're just in a good place, and I see more success coming in for you, Sag. There might have been a wish here with the World and the Nine of Cups. There certainly might have been a wish come true for some of you. And, you know, maybe you were single for a long time, maybe very focused on your career, Sag, but that is a phase or a chapter of your life that has come to a close for you independent Sages, where, you know, you've been doing your own thing, living your life, and quite happy and quite content by yourself. But maybe you actually have love coming in, because crowning you, I have the Ten of Cups. Or for those of you that have been separated from family members, loved ones, could be due to, you know, Corona. This is you thinking about family, maybe wanting to travel to visit family. Could be family or friends that live in another country. So some of you are definitely planning and waiting on doing that. And financially, I think you're in a place where you can do that, but maybe you have to wait at the start of August. For others, this is you kind of graduating. I'm definitely reading for some Sages where you might have been single for a while, but quite content with your lifestyle, and you certainly could be moving towards a relationship with the Ten of Cups, settling down, maybe meeting the one. Maybe some of you are just realizing that you're ready. And to be honest, there might be that aha moment, that realization. Again, with this energy, it's not always negative. You might be bumping into someone from your past. We've seen the Six of Cups there. Could be an air sign, could be a Virgo. Yeah, I mean, and now you're starting to think about this. Maybe some of you are starting to want this. The only real caution I have for you, Sag, is coming up here around the second week. I have the Nine of Swords, which can be you very much in your head, overthinking things. So some of you are overthinking things. You're thinking about things too much. So much so where it's keeping you up at night. So you need to look at this. You have, let's see, 3 nines here. Look at this, 3 nines, the 10. We have the World at your foundation. So quite the spread. Yeah, definitely reading for a lot of Sages where a phase, a chapter is coming to a close. I mean, you're starting a new chapter here. This is energy that you can change. You can change this. So those of you that are overthinking things, try to distract yourself here around the second week. Make sure you are taking care of you, Sag. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. Yeah, you want to look after yourself. Make sure you're getting enough sleep because, you know, we have the Knight of Wands energy here coming up. So around the third week, those of you that were hoping to travel to see friends, family, those of you that were hoping to travel, you could be feeling a little nervous around the second week because maybe you're getting closer to being able to do that. So there could be some nervous energy here. Others, you know, maybe you're stressed out, you're sick of waiting, you want to move forward in some way, and you are. It's happening around the third week. This is you starting to get excited or more excited here with the Knight of Wands energy. This is in the position of your power. So very enthusiastic, passionate, creative, motivated. Coming out of this Nine of Swords energy, which is worry, overthinking things. And look what you're moving towards, Sag. Again, those of you that were single, or, you know, you enjoy, you really didn't need anybody else. You just really were living your best life. Maybe you just love your life, love your lifestyle. You just really didn't need anybody else to make you happy. Maybe very independent, which many Sages are. Some of you independently wealthy, self-made, in a really good place, but maybe you're ready. And this could be something that's, you know, a little shocking. You didn't see this coming. There could be that aha moment, but some of you Sages are moving towards a relationship. It could be someone from your past. That won't be the case for all of you. For others, it can be a soulmate. It can be a soulmate. You're moving forward. Some of you moving towards someone new coming in. Others, you might be traveling. Those of you in a long distance relationship, which I'm really not getting that for a ton of you, but you might be traveling to see this person. Some of you might have met this person online. Other Sages, you could be traveling to see family, a family member. The Two of Cups isn't always romantic. You could be traveling to see one of your children. You could be traveling to see, you know, a grandparent, something like that. In the hopes and fears, I do have the Five of Cups. So I think that you're fearing that things don't go well. Yeah, fearing the worst, basically. Nine of Swords, Five of Cups. Fearing that things don't work out. Fearing that you are not able to travel or move forward. It is just a fear, because how others are viewing you. We have that Two of Cups, which can be someone viewing you at this time, which is the 3rd week of August. Around the 3rd week of August, someone is viewing you as their other half. This is also two people who want to be together. But I think that you have, maybe you've been hurt in the past. You have some fears here. You have some fears. And also, maybe some of you are struggling with letting go of the past in some way. So, energy that you have going into September, isn't this nice, Sag? So, I mentioned for some of you, you're starting that next chapter. We have the Hierophant. We have the World. We have the Two of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups on your mind. With the 9 of Cups in the recent past, the 9 of Cups is someone who is independent and they're happy by themselves. They're happy being alone. 10 of Cups is sharing that happiness with others, with a family, with another person. Can be with children, but not necessarily. It can be, you know, you and another person and your animals. It really could be anything. Whatever your happily ever after is, Sag. Now, Hierophant can represent marriage. So I am reading for some Sages where you're getting married. So congratulations. Or you're moving in that direction. You could be making a commitment here around the 4th week going into September. Other Sages, maybe you're signing something, documents, paperwork could be significant here at this time. You could be dealing with a large company or organization here at this time. You do have some air energy here. Also, you do have earth energy here, so possibly dealing with a Taurus. Definitely seeing that for some of you. A Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But let's take a look at the Hierophant, which is interesting because we have the 7 of Swords here as the overall energy. The Hierophant represents doing the right thing, listening to your higher self. With the World at your foundation in the Hierophant, I am reading for some Sages where you're leveling up in some way. You could even be letting go of maybe some old beliefs here. Some of you learning some new stuff here in August. All right, so let's clarify the Hierophant for Sagittarius, please. Energy going into September. All right. Wow. 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I just mentioned Taurian energy. And you have the 10 of Cups again. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at this 7 of Swords. I just want to clarify the 7 of Swords, which is the overall energy, not automatically negative. Don't think that. It's somebody who's coming up with a plan, a strategy. And you could be doing this all by yourself. A lot of independent energy here, Sag. So some of you could be up to something. Does not mean that that is negative. Honestly, I'm not getting that. But up to something here with the Hierophant energy going into September. This is all about doing the right thing. Listening to your higher self. Okay. That's interesting. 7 of Swords is also a spying energy. So those of you involved with someone at a distance or you're meeting someone online, I think that you're both into one another and you could be maybe watching them on social media. Let's take a look at the 9 of Swords. Checking them out. So those of you that have someone coming in, they might be an earth sign. They could also be very successful. So maybe, Sag, maybe you're very successful, but they also could be very successful. Yeah, I'm seeing some repeat cards. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person might be very successful or very business-minded. Very business-minded individual. So if they're not an earth sign, they just, you know, might have that energy. All right. Yeah, look at this. Strong Taurian energy here. Look at this. 9 of Swords again. 2 of Cups again. Hierophant again. Strength. Okay, yeah. Interesting. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. We do have the Knight of Wands here, which I do normally see more as Sagittarian energy, but it is that fiery, passionate, very motivated energy here. So looking at the 9 of Swords, I have the Hierophant, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. So you could be worried about another person, worried about a relationship. Some of you Sages, if you're getting married, if this is right before your wedding, I mean, you could be getting a little bit of cold feet. I mean, you could be going there, you could be stressing, overthinking. Yeah, this is interesting. If you have to sign something, some of you are definitely hesitant. You could even be a little skeptical. So if you need to speak to a professional and get some sort of outside opinion, definitely do that. 7 of Swords can be you spying on someone spying on you, but this is your overall energy. We have the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. A lot of repeat cards. So strong ear energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So if you are spying on someone, you might be seeing something. If you're already partnered, you could be looking at your partner's transactions. Maybe some of you are a little shocked here. You're seeing something you weren't expecting. And so if you are already partnered, or this could be someone you live with, even if it's not a partner. It could be a mom, a dad, it could be a child, a brother, a sister, anybody. Maybe you're seeing that they spent a lot of money. Some of you are seeing something. Also, maybe someone is going out a lot. Someone is maybe overindulging a little bit here, spending a lot of money. Quite happy. This could be you. This could be you, Sag. Quite happy. Again, by yourself. Quite happy by yourself. Those Sagittarian men, you might have air in your chart, or you're hesitant. You have someone new coming in here. You're curious, but you're kind of stressing about it. You're in your head a little bit too much. All right, so looking at the Hierophant, 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you are healing a relationship. I also am reading for some Sages. You might have separated. You might have taken a break. And for those of you that were stressed out about this person, your partner, if you've taken a break, you could be online watching them, you know, worried about what they're doing. I do think that you all are coming back together. I think that some of you are really stressing because you're not with this person. I do feel like you are coming back together, though. You might have a family with this person. And I think that that's what this worry is you worrying about maybe them meeting someone new, moving on. I am reading for some Sages, you want to be with this person. Others, you're healing a relationship. It could be with a Taurus. It could be with a boss. Could be with your mother, a family member. Some of you are healing a relationship. Others, you're healing yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You might be taking a break from work. And if you have a family, you could be spending more time with your loved ones. I do see some of you Sag, in particular you females, some of you Sagittarian females more focused on yourself, your well-being, taking care of yourself, maybe going on vacation. Some of you, it's deserved. Yeah, let's pull you some additional guidance cards. It's a beautiful reading. It is a beautiful reading, no matter how you resonate with it. The only real caution I have for you is energy around the second week. Some of you are overthinking things. All right, Sagittarius, additional guidance for Sagittarius. Interesting, okay. So those of you that would like to know about career, I'm pulling you one of these cards here. We're focusing on career and finances for Sagittarius for the month of August. Okay. All right, Healer and also Infinite Abundance came out as well. But this card, I feel like this is the one for you. But I wanted to look at these. So Healer, you have the spiritual gift of healing, any desire to share it with others. Could be reading for some doctors, some nurses, or maybe you are a healer, you help others heal. This could be spiritual healing. Work, infinite abundance, you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So maybe some of you are realizing, you know, that you want to help people for a living. That's interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. All right, so let's focus on your love life. I know that not all of you want to know about love, but we will look at it. Some of you do have love coming in. For those of you that have taken a break from a relationship, I am reading for some Sages. I do see you moving back towards this person. I do see you guys able to work it out. You might have to go to counseling. Some of you, you might need outside help, therapy, something like that. And that would actually be very, very beneficial for you. So, those of you that are feeling like all hope is lost, please don't feel like that, because I do see some of you healing a relationship. All right, Sagittarius. I do apologize if you hear my little one in the background. He is having a grand old time. All right, Sagittarius, focusing on love life. All right. Wow, very nice, Sag. And just to get a little bit more insight, those of you that have love coming in, those of you that have a love interest, Sagittarius. Those of you dealing with another person, dealing with a relationship here in August, Sagittarius. And also, guys, over on Vimeo, I do have the August Love Tarotscopes over there. That link is below if you are interested. And it doesn't matter if you date the opposite sex, the same sex, it doesn't matter. I look at everything, and those readings are for everyone. Wow, okay. That's interesting, Sag. Wow, okay. Just so you know, at the bottom of the deck, of this deck, I do have the Playing the Field card. And it does say somebody is not ready to settle down. Too much fun playing the field. Just be careful with your sexuality. Interesting. I really feel like for some of you, this is coming to an end. Now, this might not be you personally. This could be the person that you are dealing with. Maybe you separated from someone because they were a player. But some of you Sagittarius that I'm reading for, I think that this person is changing. They want to change. Because I do see some of you getting into a relationship. I do see some of you settling down. All right, so the overall additional guidance we have is grieve your losses, which we do have the Five of Cups here in the hopes and fears. So it is a time here in August, it's a time to let go of the past, to move on, to move forward, to look after yourself, to heal from the past. I do see love coming in for some of you. I really do. And it might be when you let go of the past. Wow, look at this. And those of you that are separated, forgive and forget. I do see some of you going to counseling. I do see some of you Sagittarius working it out with another person. I really do. I just want to jump over here with true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So those of you separated from someone, you do really love that person. They do really love you. Yeah, and maybe they were a little bit of a player, not ready to settle down prior, for those of you that this is someone that you dealt with in the past. But I do see someone changing their ways. Now, this could be you. For those of you where it's new love coming in, I think you're still healing from the past. You are going to meet someone. You are going to fall for this person. Now, it could be an office of fear because I do have this card here. So you could be meeting someone at work. It says you'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. Yes, you want to tread carefully. And make sure that you think this through thoroughly, which that could explain why we have this Nine of Swords energy, Sag, here around the second week. That's exactly what you're doing. You just don't want to overdo it. You just don't want to overdo it. Just take it slow. Take it slow, which I do feel like you are going to do for the first half of the month. But then around the third week here, some of you maybe don't want to take things so slow anymore. You could be getting a little impatient with the Knight of Wands energy here around the third week, and some of you are just jumping. You're going for it. The energy is picking up here. And those of you wondering about career, we do have counseling, and we also seen healer and infinite abundance. So those of you maybe making a big career change, this is I think that this is beautiful, that this is a wonderful idea. Some of you are self-made. You could be expanding your business. Others, you know, maybe you're going to help people for a living in some way. If you're changing, you could be changing career paths. Could be because of what's going on in the world. But we see money coming in, we see abundance, and also those of you changing career paths, this is not just financial abundance. I think you're going to be very happy with this new path. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. So some of you are going to be helping others in some way for a living. And again, those of you that you were separated from another person, I think that counseling is what's going to help you get over the past, because that's what's needed. Okay? All right, Sag, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Again, I will mention that over on Vimeo, I do have the August 2020 Love Tarotscopes. That link is down below. I also have the 2020 yearly forecast. That link is below. All of my links are below. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care.